Okay. We are ready to go. I think. My sneezing fit wants to stop. We're good to go. Believe, yeah, we just got Abyssal Drain. Which is great. Alright, going up to these, which is perfectly good. Oh, it hasn't reset yet. No, we do not want to do that right now. We did all those. I think the big issue we're going to run into is that we're going to really need to get some of this gear. Hit up our good buddy, the Jeweled Crozier. Oh, let's check if that stuff's sold. I doubt it, but you know. Yeah, I don't think so. I love that button. Them adding the trust duplicates. Chef's kiss. Love it. Absolutely love it. Judging by my inventory, what one do you guys think is actually the one I was upping? You thought goldsmithing? You're absolutely right. It was the closest to 30, so I could learn dismantling. Also, I don't even need those. Get that out of here. I don't think the Battlecraft Demi Materia is going to sell her anything. Yeah. I get more out of it from a vendor perspective, which is fine. Never mind. Feel old. Feel old today. What's up, kitty cat? I do like the texture that it glitches out. Hey. I'm so used to being able to hit slash, not just having to enter. I love my TBN. I hit the wrong button. You know more about it. Ah, they named it after Alia Poe. I can respect it. I am the worst at coming up with last names. Like, the actual worst. Truth be told, this character's last name is actually what my girlfriend uses for her characters. Rude. Oh, I was gonna say, give me that tether. Wanting to change Bill her for at least a year, just don't know what change. See, that's exactly my issue. Is like, I don't mind the last name Smithy that I got going, but it is my girlfriend's. But like, I don't know what I want to change it to. I actually thought Valar was a nice one. Heck, I was reading. Oh, I didn't get hit. Never mind. We're good. Also, how you doing today? I am going the wrong way. You'd think having done this dungeon in the hundreds of times, at least pretty damn close, I would know where I'm going, but I don't. Ow. Ow. Struggling to focus on work as usual. Hey, I get you. I spent my entire work night last night doing more crap than I wanted to, but it needed to be done. Now, I've been wanting to ask you, do you pronounce the H in yours and your wife's names, or no? And do you want me to call you by it here in chat? For those who know who you are, like my two friends that we played with? Or you want to keep that separate? Because, you know, some do. So I want to at least respect that going, you know. Hey, yeah. With the cones, though. Wakey wakey, everybody. Sometimes just when it's belt. You see, like, when we were talking about it, me and my buddy Ben, the one that we played with, the one that was Relka, we're like, is it Chris? Like you say the huh part? Is it not? Like, but then you're like, yeah, I'm not really a voice chat. I'm like, okay, so we might not have to. I always feel bad when I mispronounce people's stuff. So it's like, ooh, it's alive in the wrong pipe. Okay. Hey, when that happens. Well, that's how it's intended originally. Yeah, I can see how that. Yeah, it's like I don't know if that's how it's meant, but yeah. You still hate voice chat? Yeah. Who knows? You hang out with me in here enough, you might be like, all right, I'll sit there with him at least, because, you know, it's just like Relka doesn't mind, or Ben doesn't mind voice chat, but like on stream stuff, he might not be, so it's like, I don't think I would stream that stuff, or I just wouldn't put the Discord stuff through, but it's kind of hard to say, I don't know. I like being in the right place the first time. Rude. Do we all arm's length it? I think we did. All without saying a word. Dude, you're in great company with that, because English is hard. I hate trying to speak cohesive sentences. Like, I struggle. Oh. It baited me. I was safe and then I wasn't. Give me that health. I really should be checking this, but I'm not, because I'm dumb. Yeah, we're good. To be fair, I don't, like, my big thing with voice chat, if I were to go and say join a random group, which I never do, like, I could never just jump in a group of complete strangers. If I have at least one person there, they can kind of, like, pull me into conversations. So they could be like, hey, remember that? It's like, oh yeah, it was this. But if it's, you know, otherwise, no. I moved. How dare you? Forgot the chests in here are plentiful. Alright, if we're grabbing them, we'll grab them. I can see it too for me, because like if I had a group of friends, like say it was you, me, my friend Randall, Ben, like if I could get a group of actual 8 people that I've played with and know that I'm either incredibly like on the quiet end, but also if I get used to it, I'd end up talking more. Kind of like when I used to play D&D, I would be like that guy that was just there. Ben and I are always hoping for a day that we'll have enough like friends that we want to make a group that doesn't mind dying, because let's be honest, some people don't raid, some people used to raid. WoW was a very different time. Especially in Lich King and Cataclysm days. So we always said if we could get a group of people, like it would be kind of fun. Oh yeah, right. Gotta watch this cutscene. We wait. That's what we do, is we try to recruit people, and then it's you, me, your wife, everybody that we all know and trust, and then we do the raids that way. Hey, I appreciate that. It's usually just been Ben and me, or our friend Randall and me, or Perry. Like, it's just been, you know, it's nice having other people. While we play together, we enjoy playing together. Having a group where we can just goof off standard mechanics, know that we're going to get bone stacks, and just not care is also some of the best fun. Also, what happened to his health bar? Wait, why am I running? Cat, did you do this? Come on, buddy. All right, now. There you go. I didn't take damage. How's that feel, Nidhogg? Hold that. I could appreciate being really critical of performance, because like I feel like when I tank sometimes I am ass. Capital A ass. Grade A, freaking, you know, the whole shtick. But like, if you're hanging out, I popped that way too early. Like, if you're hanging out with us, bet that we're gonna be like, oh, that's what that does, as we just die. Well, hellos. It's not every day you see someone trying to face tank a dragon like that. It's like breath mechanics don't happen or something. I'm here. It took me a minute, and Nidhogg's kind of big. All right, I'm going this way. Hey, easy work. Legit. That's caps, but whatever. Good. Sage, because they made me feel like I wasn't shit. So. Nope, if I could play in a relaxed group, like, we go, oh, it's just the 4 of us. Let's go through and just do stuff. I'm fine with that. Just randomly doing mount runs, I'm fine with that. Especially in trials, because then the thing I feel like I've raid led before in WoW all the time. Ben was like the healer. And then like I helped raid lead in Cataclysm, but I was tanking in both of them either way. But like it was fine. The only thing that really got to me was like if somebody wanted to go and there wasn't room, I would feel bad. Like I genuinely would feel bad that they couldn't join because there was not enough room. When it was mount runs, it's like sick. We can have 8 people. We don't even have 8 people that we play with in 14. That's great. So it was kind of one of those that's like, hey, look, all 5 of us can go, because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to run for glamour and whatnot and mounts. We just could not do. You can't do with 1 or 2 people. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. Hi, Bronx, in the least. I wouldn't be opposed at all. The streamer kitty wants his chair. Is that right? Do I speaking up cat to understand? Nope. Out of your chair. Hold on. There you go. I think that's exactly it. Like, there's stuff like the gunbreaker coat. It's not really a gunbreaker coat. I think it's just fending. Love that glam. So happy to have it. That's like my quintessential version of a gunbreaker coat. All right, so we're 57. 60 is our next thing. Oh, it's a headpiece, not an earring? It definitely didn't look that way. I mean, see, exactly. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we want to get. There. Now the game won't yell at me and tell me, hey, you should equip this aiming piece because it has higher vitality. Like, there'll be things like for this alt character that I'll want, especially for stream. Like, once I have a glamour set up and I can have, like, the thumbnail. Like, I'm just using the one that Ben made for me, because Ben is the graphics guy, because it sure as hell ain't me. See, that's my thing, is I like... something that changes, like if that circle that just says I have like a notification, like because someone talked in a general chat, if it changes to a 1, my eyes snap to it because I'm like, wait, that's not a dot, what did I miss? But then it's a little bit later and I'm like, uh-oh, oops. I want to mend I have a bad feeling about the vault. I just don't trust it. I mean, at present you're working now. Otherwise I'd say, yeah, just, you know, if you want, you can hop on and join me. I know it's not running any Dawn Trail stuff, so it's not going to be like the most engaging content. In terms of like difficulty and ghosts and teapots and a carnival. Or dodging the circle bomb one that I'm still inherently really bad at. I think our reset's 10 o'clock. Yeah. Could do that. Don't want to, but I could. Alright, Volt. Let's go. Like, every time I click the tank button, when I'm by myself, I get scared. Like, I'm here, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. They don't like it. Yeah. I ran tenacity material the whole way through taking to 100 because I was worried about being too squishy. They say that tenacity is a absolute dog water stat. And I'm like, but wouldn't it make sense for you guys to, I don't know, fix that? Like, I like being tanky. I literally will attempt any class that are like, oh my god, that's too tanky, you don't take damage. Because that's how I like to play. I don't care so much about my damage. I'd rather just not be dead. Or the healers don't have to worry about me as much. I like the idea of the crit materia working real good for me. Just by being like, hey, you can crit the heal off of your stuff. So just do that. I know. I was gonna walk away and I didn't. How dare you? You rude. I'm working on it. I just want to get away from the bombs. Okay, we got no positional people, so I can just keep them right here. He really just has to get that last one in there, huh? There's a very flowy glam that that person has. The red mage. Very flowy. Like, there's a lot to it. To the end. Because it's two people, I'm not doing this in one. I know, when I see it, I'm like, how's that gonna work? Like, I get the premise of it, but there's something about just being like, I'm a white mage. I'm in Dragoon Glamour. Like, there's something about that. Also, you guys really hurt. Why do you hurt so much today? There's a lot of stuff in my defense that I really like that I could mix well together. I was like, oh, this is a monk glam. I'm like, no. Yeah. Well, they said they're moving level requirements too, aren't they? Wasn't that one of the things they said?
I'll cut you to pieces!
You're looking even further. Yeah, like, I saw it like on a very minimal level,
I will not yield
so
to
I'm
you.
not. I wasn't entirely sure what it was. Just that there was a picture of somebody with a axe wearing the white mage garb, and then I was like, ah. That also simultaneously tells me everything I need to know. I'm gonna pop that now because he's gonna start doing the clean overpower again. Hey, don't put that rip behind me. I was standing there. My favorite spot. Oh, already have them. Cool. Wow. Like, I know I'm like, quote unquote, the squishiest of tanks, but like, These pulls are feeling slappy.
Filthy rats! Be done with you!
Down with you. I don't know how many times I've accidentally killed people in here because I started really far away. So you have to like bring the chain close together to effectively reset the distance and then run out. I'm like, oh, if we're all the way out here, then nothing is going to happen. All right, Dancer, I'm trusting you. Yes. Use the dance to AoE half of them down.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
All right.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
I was using that. I want my carbon spit so I can have the single target heal. Even though Missile Drain does the same thing. It'd be nice to have the single target version. You good? Oh, white mage. An Astroglobe and some tank pants. I would love some tank pants. I do like this part because I think that was the thing that always burned me in MMOs was just never getting gear. And the fact they're like, hey, you know what? You ran the dungeon, you get a piece. Congratulations. Not, you know, I didn't have to worry about this, that, or the other. I could just be like, hey, you know, I need a few more pieces because hurt. But like, it's nice to just be like, oh, I didn't win any loot. That's okay. And then all of a sudden you look in your inventory and bam, there's a piece of gear at the end. It's beautiful. Yay, 2 commendations. That makes me feel better. Because this server is yes. Because Ben transferred his character for free because it was on a quote unquote, like, since Genova's high pop and this is considered low pop in a new world. So it's free, I guess. I was like, oh. But then I was telling him about, oh, you make character get to level 30, they give you $1 million. So at worst, you know, if you got nothing to do, you can talk to your wife about being like, hey, how about we make 2 characters, one each on the server, get the $1 million gold, and then send it to the other characters. It's like the easiest mill of your life. Because I looked at it for me and I was like, hell yeah, that's the difference. Let's see. Hey, look, it's our stat, tenacity. Actually, you know, 10 grand for a high quality? That's really not that bad. Yeah, exactly. It's like the price was free to move. So like, if you didn't care about the million and you had a spare ult, then technically, yeah, it's free to move. Yep, we'll spend it. Mostly because I really don't like having that under of a thing. Excuse me, I need my materia back. I don't know why I deposited it. I needed it. See, now it's TGS as the hyphen for your last name. Like, what the hell is up with that? Throws me off. I'm trying to understand. I ain't at 160. So let's grab this one. This one. And we're just gonna hope I sent it to TGS yesterday. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, why is it TGS now? Surprised you didn't change it to your normal stuff that you normally do. Yeah, give me determination. A little bit extra healing never hurts. Oh, it's just because what that counts for. That's fair. I gained like 15 item level by changing out to, yeah. I figured it was that one because I was like, wait a minute. You would always put it as Wick or anything like that. So it's like, why is it this one? But that makes all the sense. If it's for the business. Speaking of which, I think that's due to come out tomorrow. Also, she let me know that everyone was very impressed with the blue room. Imagine he's already been up there to look at it, so. It was interesting to watch this video that this guy was doing runs for mounts and stuff, and he's like, I'm not using warrior, and everyone's like, why not? It's really good, blah blah. And they're like, it's great in a dungeon setup where you have multiple enemies to just yoink all the health back off of. He's like, but you know, realistically, like, it's better to be a higher damage tank that can sustain itself like a paladin or a dark knight, and then you just get more damage out of your low level runs, which means you're out of it faster. And I'm like, you know, I can't fault that. Alright, so we're 58. Almost. Well, not almost. We're nowhere near. I don't want to run any of the high level ones because then I'm going to get the frickin' like Amdapor with Diablos. I'm not ready for that emotionally today. Do that. It'll give me enough to be like, hey, it moved the bar. Resets 11:18. Okay, cool. Craft 30 items. Yeah. My understanding, it's crit where you can, then direct hit, then determination, and then that's typically it. You know, I don't dislike this coat. Can't dye it though. I'll try something that I shouldn't try. Lately, when I've done the leveling one, and it's not like my first one of the day, I seem to be getting stuff very close to my level. Could be luck. Who knows? Make sure my ducks somehow didn't escape. Now that I found the hole that they like to sneak out of. Still kind of windy today, though. You see the leaves moving, even though they were covered in snow for parts of the state. Honestly, you know what? In case I get Sastasha, and then I have to be made to feel like the squishiest of squishy, I should keep it to here. Why was I about to travel there? What's wrong with me? Home. Sometimes it's just nice to hear that sound. Love that song. I think that'll be the one part, is I want to get this, at least the Dark Knight, up in level, like, because then I can just go through and run older stuff. Be like, alright, let's do some around Reborn Mountain farming. Only 9:39. Wow. Time flies. Splat. Oops. I hit the button on my mouse. The one I wanted. What's this? Okay. Had to make sure that wasn't important. It's not. Just work. Instance quest, don't mind if I do. Pushing the button. Moogles. Kill the Moogle. Oh god, that is today. Best of luck. Anyone who doesn't know the good King Moogle Mog song, man. I'm glad there's not a mount that plays this song. I'd lose my friggin' lid. Like, I know I might interrupt on my bar, I just never use it. Kill the Mughals. Kill the Mughals. Wow. Anyone else hate having that song stuck in their head now? Good King Mooglebog. I know I do. Absolution. 210. That's a upgrade and a half. I was already subconsciously that's what I mean. I was like, I hate when I can leave the song out of my head, and then when I hear it, I'm like, ah, son of a just endlessly. I do it to the kiddo all the time. There's one song that I played, and now whenever I mention 2 words of the song, she'll just start singing it. She's like, ah. I don't know if you've seen the video, but it's Pete the Meat Puppet. Some people might not have seen it, so I can't assume that everyone else has. Oh, you changed your name thing. Oh, good. Don't educate yourself. Unless you like watching kind of messed up videos. It's a song, but it's messed up. If you like watching kind of messed up stuff, then educate yourself, but don't blame me. That's all I ask. Well, there's no shot in anything good happening in our book, but, like, realistically, nothing good is going to happen in the book. What I should do is just unsync Q Sastasha and finish this part off. That's really what I should do. Run one more vault. Hopefully that will get me to 59. And then we could consider doing a Google and then putting it so we get to 61. We could do that. Yeah. I have 800 more health than I did last time. I love it. Joker the Magnificent. Nice. Hey now. I was having fun. Don't be putting circles on me when I'm having fun. I'm over here. Rude. That Viper walking over here like, the tank's over here, I'm gonna go over here. I want the dash to do damage. I love weaving in dashes because I don't usually use them. Already have one. Perfect. Why are they gonna make that sound though? I'm shadow walling this pole because ow. Rude. A whole lot of text going on. I don't like it.
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you!
Down with you. Whoa. Really? Damn right I'm eating that. Gimme, gimme. I don't want that stuff right underneath my feet. Always had to hit me right on the way up. That was nice and quick. They don't get dance partner, do they? Like, not for a while. My friend loved when I was on my Viper and he was on his dancer. Because of how many buttons you have to press as a Viper, like, so frequently. He was like, hey, I got all the sprint I need. You can stop now. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Feel not squishy in spite of the fact I know I am. Looting that.
Filthy rats!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Turn around. What? I was not. I mean, I probably was, let's be honest.
And now the final cut! mercy.
It should be a mercy.
You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you. Sickness must be purged.
Woohoo! 59 to the healer. Definitely not mine. Definitely not mine. I double check and see the need light up. A ring. I'm still below 60, so I don't want to get rid of that ring yet. Even then, if I'm doing stuff that sinks me below 60, it's probably for the best to just have it on. Why is this? Who's the gap in so much? You ever get so annoyed at something and go, I wish I could do that, and it's like it breaks every rule in your body? That's the text I just got. It was asking me to do, like, just no. Like, I have no issue doing the thing I was asked to do, but if I pulled the crap that the person did to make it so I had to be the one to do it, I don't think I have it in my body to be that kind of person. Got a lot of demi materia here, and I'm not at all displeased. I just was like, damn. Really gotta get all my professions to 30 so I can just start dismantling everything I get from dungeons that isn't what I need. Okay, there we go. That also helped free up my inventory quite a bit while I wait to be able to get this stuff. Got a lot of money for the demi materia. Yeah, these classes are a ways away. We do the power level like Ishgardian restoration strat. I'd rather not. Like, I know for me when I did it last time it was fine, but like I don't even think I can do it this way, but we're gonna see. Crazier things have happened, right? What the hell is it? Unrestricted. Gotta make sure my tank stance is on. I know for a fact I can't do the extreme trial, so aside from doing it this way, this is probably my best bet. Guessing red. It's usually green or blue for me, but you know. Wow. All right. I know it's like a 33%, but damn. That's pretty good for me. What, kitty cat? You're cooing an awful lot. What are your troubles? Hey, kitty cat. He turned on the lamp. He pressed his nose to it. It's one of those touch lamps. Pressed his nose to it. It's like, well, it got bright behind me. Hold on. Sir. Stop it. Would have thought originally the Tamtire Deepcroft would have been better, but it'll be out of the Google soon enough, so I want to get my book, because if I can finish it, if the 100% bonus from the preferred world helps, then I might be able to skip level 60 and get to 61, which will then make it so I can do the Sushui and Siren Song C and the other ones that, you know, are also fun. Sorry, puppies. Not today. Finless fools. Oh, like you're gonna be any better? Only 10, buddy. You still got 2 hours to lunch. What's the matter? Climbing all up on me. Huh? This little boy needs attention so much, he'll wither away without it. Oh. There you go. Hey now, give me a 2-liner to start. That'd be pretty sick. I think this one upgrade. I don't think I want to do that 3 times in a row. It was easier when it's, you know, you beat up Ifrit or Titan or something that doesn't have a phase transition, and then you just, you know, slap it and win. Like, it was an easier time. All right, Google. 11 minutes? Whoa. Not expecting an 11-minute for Google. Could vault, but I'd rather not. I don't even know why I still have this showing on my screen anymore. I am so far away from this. Just turn it on later. $62, $64. There it is, our boy right there. Love that move. Oblation's not bad either. 2 charges, 60-second cooldown. Great for co-tank stuff, but also really good for a solo, like, mini mitigation. Nope. Foresee me getting... Actually, hold on. Hold the front door. These have reset. I'll be right back real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let's knock out a trial. There's only one I arguably don't want, and one I wouldn't mind. And then there's kind of the rest in the middle. Can anyone guess what the one I don't want is? And we're only in A Realm Reborn ones. There's one in particular trial that I've always disliked doing, and that's Ramu. Not because it's difficult, because it's not. But, like, I get lost doing it. Like, I'd rather be Ifrit a billion times over. I'd take a Titan. I will happily take Garuda. Gimme. I have how much more? 1,690 health more. Hand her over. I know that's not how you should think about it of who has the most health, but like, let's be honest. I'd rather have, you know, 1,600 more health and have to be healed than less health and not need to be. Like, it's weird. Like, in WoW, anyone who's gone with a bear druid, you have like twice the health of most tanks in certain expansions, but your health spikes. Like, it just disappears. In that instance, no, turn that off for a second. I'm not playing aggro battle right now. Zion Cross, I think, was in a group with me. I think they were the white mage for the first vault run, the one that did really good at keeping me alive. Nope, they weren't a Lullafelt. Oh, that's just that person, never mind. Gordon Ramsay. Respect. I think it was a Miko with one of the staffs from the deep dungeons. Oh, they disconnected. Never mind. I want to ask. Well, that decision was made for us. Come on, Garuda, take a step. There we go. I respect that, LB. You know what? What in the bejesus Christ is that wall of text? Wow. Give me the copper. At one point I might turn it to a wind weapon. I usually just hide it. I usually just have it gone. Will be nice. That, and sometimes people put some stuff that I really wouldn't want showing, like, on the thing. Like, I had someone drop some slurs at somebody one day. Thankfully I wasn't streaming, but I'm like, that makes me nervous. I'll just close the chat window when I stream. But it seems like it was a few and far between, like very far between, kind of approach. We could also shrink the font, I guess. God, that's tiny. Never mind. That's fine. I'll get used to it. I'm playing on monitors and not a big TV anymore, so there's that. Probably regret this because I'll probably get some Brave Flux or some freaking Orin Veil and be all sad about it. It's like, goddamn. Black Mage really wanted to go. They're like, hey, do we want to just go anyway? And then they just walk up Fire 3. It's like, I guess that decision was made. Is there a... Oh, no. Oh, no. My tankiness. I am so sorry. Don't get hit. I mean, I'm down. Okay, that guy doesn't want to do it that way. It's fine. I always forget that damn thing. They just gotta let me have it on forever. I mean, I respect the idea. I respect the idea of just being like, hey, if you want to skip it, this is how you do it. That's the kind of stuff I can get behind. Now I gotta reshape my UI again. I get why the person didn't want to either. I hate skips, but to me that wasn't really a skip. It was more of a, if anyone wanted to also just leave, like it was unanimous and everyone wanted to, but no one was answering, so there's that. Chris, did you know about that? Did you know about that skip, or is that something? Like, I don't think I knew about it. I don't think I've seen anyone do it either. I remember when this boss was different, and I remember this whole dungeon being, well, not the whole, I guess, because I think the first boss stayed largely the same, the second boss largely the same. I think it was just this guy who changed. Remember when he wanted this? I miss mitigation. No one saw that. Nothing happened? No one saw it. Usually I don't take that corner because I remember that they exist, but I just kept running. So that one's on me, realistically. Come around this wall then. Honestly, I could probably choose to just do this and then take this down to 90% and then move it up here. Take this, move it down to 100%, save it for now. I figured it was resisted, but you know, there's one thing my buddy taught me. It's that even if you think they're resisted, you might as well throw out a kick in case they are. Are you afraid of the dark? Alright. Fresh, well not fresh, but mostly fresh 60. Let's go get our carve and spit. I keep saying carbon split when I read it, even though I know that's not what it says. The Twin Pools. Damn, that's far away. I mean, yeah, I guess I could go to the Travanian and then south, but we got flight, so we're good. Yoy. My back is destroyed from yesterday. Instance quest, yay. Is it gonna suck without being the item level near 60? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna go buy some tombstone gear. I do have some. Some tombstones, that is. Bring it on! Come here, all y'all. Enough going on, that's for sure. Damn. My health is being removed, and I don't like it. I'm trying to kick you. Honestly, it's just fun to throw out sometimes. Wham. The one thing about like the new anima weapons that I like when I go for that stuff, I love being a tank because I'll be able to do a lot. At least personally, I feel I'll be able to do a lot. And then I could just like run around and have the damage stuff. Though I know very little about it, I know enough that people were saying that, you know, you get eventually to be pretty good with your stuff. So I'm just gonna run with that, I think. Give me your gear and your sword. We're level 60. Do it. I'll wear it. Very Dark Knight of me to say my friends. I think that was the whole thing I liked about the auras was just like have the spikes, have the spiky armor, like look bad with it, just all that stuff right. Give me the goodies. Yes. Yes. Tankiness. It's good armor. And it has 2 die slots, so I can really make it work. I want to mix and match a glamour. I tend to be the kind of person that just takes the set I like the most But I see like people mix and match glamours, and I go, damn, I wish I was smart enough for that. Like everything, just like clicking through each piece, like this piece. It's gonna be gunmetal black, and then where's Dalamid red? Like that looks good. A lot of the stuff is purple and red, so like me, I'd want to find like a purple and red glamour just to make it work. But I'm like always looking at people's stuff and going, that's a nice glamour. Huh, that's a nice glamour. Or in the case of like the Dragon Quest hat, with the big slime hat, it's like, yeah, I know exactly where that's from. Roll actions up there, I think. Maybe like 40 seconds for the carbon spit. That'd be pretty sick. Just get a little more often. Yeah. I read that as decomposed carpenter. I'm like, questions? I have questions. Why he decomposing? Downhill. Remind me before we go to the next bit, when all this back and forth thing is done, I have to go to Idleshire and either switch out my accessories and weapons so that way they're at 210, or see about upgrading it all. The pillars. Where are the pillars? Okay, I lost vision. Back and forth we go. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? No, it is technically. Wow. I didn't actually. I was going the right way the first time. Impressive. Wasting gold. Fine. Ow. This is quite the trek. Gonna be in here where the next quest is. I'm gonna be like, ah, shit. I'm not gonna remember that. Thankfully, they put that underneath thing because I would be lost. Not an ability. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Weapon. Right. I remembered. Somehow. That zoom in was rough. It's the other one. Just be told I always tackle it from there because I'm used to the, you know, go do your book, turn that in. Okay. I would love nothing more than to have an item level 270 greatsword. So I'm going to take that. And I assume this will have the rest. One ring offending. One bracelet. That should do. It's not everything, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, definitely. Definitely better than nothing. So we go out here. We're a lady. Other side. Unrestricted. I think Sastasha is the easiest to knock this out at real fast. So I can just run. Do this twice. We'll have our book. That's all that's going to matter. Part of the reason why I really liked having a maxed out character for the book, it's like, oh, I have Moogle's Extreme. Awesome. Just go do that 9 times. And then if like all of us had the same book, like we all had the same Ifrit, like Ifrit Extreme, just be like, all right, cool. All of us just gonna go do Ifrit real fast, knock out our book. I would like to just queue for stuff, but sometimes if my goal is to just do the book for the week, I would prefer to just, you know, get the book done. It's green this time. Do we think we do 2 in a row? Or are we thinking blue? I'm thinking green. 2 in a row without checking the thing. That's impressive for me. Alright. Must look interesting to people. Be like, why are you just doing Sastasha unsynced? There's nothing in there. Oh. I think I'd kill him. Yes. Gimme, gimme. I didn't even know when I muted myself, to be honest. But who knows? I just see gray. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it gray? Oh. Yep, I only got technically an hour. That's the part I wish I didn't work till 1 in the morning, because otherwise I'd be like, all right, I'll stream from when I wake up to when I go to work, because I have fun doing it. I'm playing the game I want to play. People jump in, I can say hi, I have people to talk to, because even though I'm not the most social person, it is nice to just talk to people. We're social creatures, or so I've heard. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Felt worse. Oh, we got a line. God damn. All right. Probably gonna take the MGP if I'm being honest. Doing this, we're gonna see if my my alt has more luck than my main character, because my main character, I'll get 2 lines, but like once a year. I'll be lucky to get a line more times than not. But like 2, that's different for me. That is not the norm, and I wouldn't be upset if it was. So we've guessed red, and then we guessed green, I think, right? So statistics would tell you it would be blue, but I have a sneaky suspicion it's another green. I'll be sad if it's blue, because then I could have gotten all 3 right without looking at the paper. All right, what do I feel? I think it's green again. I really do. I don't know what, but something's telling me it's green again. Nope. Well, 2 in a row without looking, I guess. It's fine at 33%. Ah, blue. My favorite color, and I didn't believe it. I was hoping I would have killed more than that, but it's fine. key. It's not really roulette, so it doesn't need like a whole brain capacity, that's for sure. Oh, big stretch. Cat is sound asleep still. We do have this, which is now our... Yep. Our good old friend of the slap 'em up variety for when we're filling our gauge. Still nice armor. Sword though. I think that was the sword I used on my main one, and I dyed it. Let's see if I can mimic the color. I think I did. Yeah, I done that. It was just pure white for the outside. It was different. It was white purple was what I was going with. Dare do the main scenario. I mean, if I get the ultimate fight, yeah, I'll be done before she calls, but I think we got time for like one more Sushui. Oh no, we're not. 62. All right, one more siren song then, and that'll put us probably halfway to 63, hopefully. Oh, maybe if I actually wake up on time and not early from an exhausting day of work, we might be able to hit 70 tomorrow. Get to that good old beautiful TBN. Love them. Just text my girlfriend real quick, see if she's actually even taking a lunch today before I close stream and I don't actually have to. Because there's days like she might have a staff meeting, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're looking at like she won't be taking a lunch, and then it's, I end stream and I go, oh, tomorrow I gotta finish editing the Digimon video. But that'll be out Friday, and then one more video, and then the week after that, of the week of the 25th, my baby's born, so I'm not entirely sure that I'll be doing much of anything that week in terms of streaming. So I definitely might be otherwise busy, which is fine. If any luck, he'll be a little bit like me and his mother and just honk out. It'll just be that first little bit, but I'm excited. Scared, terrified, but excited. Because I really enjoy streaming, and I always told myself that it's a hobby, but should the best occur, I would not be against doing this full time, strictly to be able to spend more time with my baby and and not have to be working long days at a job I'd rather not. But that's a far and away time. That's not a close. Don't need to be mean mugging the camera there, bud. Now, given the character's name, what game do you think spawned that desire to have that name? Answer is Claire Obscure. I loved Verso as a character. I thought he was amazing. But obviously I didn't want to copy it. So I went with that, and then we'll probably end up having some moments where the stream will decide what I do, because I am also a Fantasia addict, like a lot of people. So may end up being a Lala one week, maybe an Aura the next, a female Rothgar one day. Who knows? Well, hopefully we can get into this siren song, and then we will hit noon. And if my girlfriend does not have a staff meeting, we might just go all the way up until I need to go to work, which would be pretty fun, because that would be another 3.5 hours. So at that point, we would definitely hit 70 in tomorrow's stream, or even today's. I like the Dark Missionary. Delirium's fun. I'll have to double check, like not a rotation, but more like how to best weave these. Like, if I'm doing these for 3, would it be better to slap out 3 blood spillers? Would it be better to do, you know, the quietest one in AoE? But right here, this is where I'm gonna shine. The Blackest Night and the Flood of Shadows. I love that part. I love having the Shadowed Vigil. Just can't really wait to get into Dawn Trail with the Dark Knight. I'll level the rest as time goes, because my thought process was probably Dark Knight tank. Actually, probably all the tanks at one point, to be fair. Most likely Ninja or Reaper, unless I feel like relearning Viper again. Sage for healer, Bard for ranged physical, and then Summoner for ranged magic. So there'll probably be a lot of random levels happening in some streams if I'm like burned of tanking for a while. There we go. That's the better pose. That doesn't look like you're just like zoomed in, scowling at the camera. Let's change the expression to oh no, that don't look right at all. We were amazed. I like water float. I like that they added that. It's a nice touch. Go C pose. I just like messing with emotes. I don't know about you guys, but I'll just do random emotes for fun. Just scroll on his phone for a minute. So funny to think your characters would have a phone. Let me visor. I know it doesn't do anything, but let me do it. I hide that message. Perfect. We're just gonna hit this with one of those. Who knows? We get a bunch of the viewers in on this. We'll take a big old group photo, have it as a stream thing, because I'm not really sure what screenshot to use. Like, I should vary it up, but I have to really think of a good logo that I want for part of it. Like, the stuff we threw together, Ben and I, just for, just to have something. Maybe it would have been better to go unlock the frickin' deep dungeons at this point. Yeah, this pose kind of just looks like he's mad. Let's go explore. Even though we've been to Kugane for a while now, but plus anyone in here wants to throw a heal or a DPS. I ain't opposed. I don't like when people miss out, but at the same time, I get it. There's limits and room, but personally, I'd rather people not miss out. Yeah, I didn't do any of these. It's fine. What are you about? No sense. Yeah, we ain't anywhere near that. Yeah, work and all. That is indeed it. You, much like me, don't want to go. Otherwise, you could just jump right in and be like, yeah, I'll heal. I'll heal some sushi or some siren song. I could repair. I was really hoping to get in there before the lunch call, but I don't know if we're going to. There's no staff meeting today, right? I'm not totally saying that because of streaming till 4 would be fun. Well, 3 o'clock would be fun. There's no like impromptu staff meeting I have to worry about. This is some interesting queue times. This is different. Actually, we do that one. We could get some of these, which, you know, Zelfatal, that was easy. Wouldn't say Never Reap is easy, but the likelihood of us getting a Realm Reborn dungeon statistically is higher, I feel. What's something we can do for that time? No hunter log for Dark Knight. Technically, I could try to knock this out to do my promotions, which honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, let's do it. Eastern Thanalan. If anything, we'll do really well with this, because then we can get promoted and maybe get the scroll stuff and the crafting gathering scrolls. You know, this, that, and the other. So I believe those guys are all down here. Because they should be the ones that were for the quest, if I'm not mistaken. Splat. Sorry, bud. Can't do this to you. But I gotta. Player 12, what the hell? What a name. I respect it. We got East Shroud, Upper, Southern, North Shroud, Eastern. Ooh, we got another Eastern. Welwick Woods, that's the upper right area. Yeah, that way. Kind of upper right. It was north of me, but we lucky to be right here? I don't think so. The Ranger. All right. Worse. Is not dead. Okay. North Shroud, Upper and East Shroud. Let's go with our good old buddy East Shroud first. Here in the Bramble Patch, there should be the Pixies in the northeast section. Yeah, it's up there. I remember the Odin fate. That was a terrifying time. Excuse me, pardon me. Sick. Nice and easy. I don't know how I only killed one of you. I would have hunted you all down, so I clearly did something and wasn't paying attention. So we definitely have the stuff. Now, of course, it's hard across the lake. No, that's what flying was for, right? Seems like, you know, knock on wood, all the chaos of being disconnected all the time seems to be up. I couldn't tell if it was the whole DDoS stuff or if it was, you know, kid being like streaming anime on Crunchyroll, girlfriend streaming on Crunchyroll, like everybody was watching something on the internet this weekend. So I think it might have just been a little much, but that's okay. It's what we pay for. I saw the Pikmin symbol. Where do you go? Okay, so now it's North Shroud. That's not the right place. I think we were 50, we're 50 something. I just can't remember what 50 we were before when the stream started. I want to say it was, I had just unlocked Abyssal Drain, so we were 56. So we need Alder Springs. Ixali guys. These I think were the ones I could not find for the life of me. I think they were all over here. Or me while I run around like an idiot trying to figure out where these guys even ended up. I just swore there was a way to like target them. You could right click or left click and it was like, yeah, show on map. Thankfully this place isn't that big, so it's not gonna be that big a deal. Yeah, you're not the Exalies. I'm looking for an Exali, yeah. They are in these woods then. Perfect. This should be Corthus Central Highlands. Yeah. Corthus Central, Dragon Head, I think is north. Oh, Dragon Head is not north. Oh god, it's south. What's the place I was thinking? Just Camp Dragonhead, I guess. I'm pretty certain they were over in this bottom area. A little jut in by a cave, remembering correctly. Yeah. Oh. Well, I suppose that was excessive then. To just start going around murdering all your people. Go hit Gridania. We hit the 3-hour mark, which is great. I want to try to average either 3 to 5 hours whenever I stream, so that hits perfectly. We'll go get our promotion or promotions if they let us. And if not, they'll be like, hey, go run Oran Vale, and I'll be like, huh. And then we'll just go do it when we can just do unsynced and just walk through. Difficulty rank unlocked. That's the next promotion, I think, isn't it? Yeah, this should be where expert delivery is. Perfect. Perfect. God damn it. Every time. I have this as my ringtone for those who don't know, so with when it goes off like that, my immediate reaction is to look at my phone. Okay. Good, good, good. I don't need the rest. It's fine. Do something I did last time. All right, a little higher. Actually, yeah, we should do that before I accidentally hide gear set. Okay, good. No, just in case. Save. Really, I can give that one. I need to save the Charlene Professor hat. Don't mind me while I mash through this. Yes, I could dismantle, but I want to still stack on these because now the Quartermaster will have stuff I want. I know, this is the most... Oh, yeah, just cap me off. It's fine. Hand in hand. What is this? Source 1000 MP. Ah. I just don't remember that being an item. I mean, sometimes have the memory of a goldfish, so I'm not entirely surprised I don't remember what it is. That's fine. Nothing there is like, yeah, gimme. Any of these look good? No. Oh. Still no. Not bad, but no. So we're gonna take 5 of these. I'm gonna take 5 of these. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything that I can reasonably craft at present. Okay, so that's all other stuff. It's fine. Good stuff. Only thing I need to make sure I do is I need to edit the rest of the video either today or edit the rest of it tomorrow. That way I can do a big stream. Excuse me. I may do one this weekend. I know Sunday it won't be, but Saturday I'm not sure. I might do some. If not, it'll definitely be next weekend because I will be gone the week after that. And I will hopefully do my best to continue streaming with a newborn. I don't know yet. It'll be easy. It'll be the worst thing on the planet. So let's... What I can really do in the next 7 minutes. Ruda's honor. Hell yeah, desynthesize. I ain't going red mage yet. Yeah. No, I remember a while back, I went through and turned in all my stuff for the crest stuff for the grand companies and everything. Yeah, that was a mistake. Actually, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Hold on. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna found a free company. What do we want to call ourselves? I think they would allow us to call ourselves the Iron Chefs. That'd be hilarious. Company tag, chef. Maybe not capitalized. It looks a little weird. Sick. Perfect. There we go. We are going to be the Iron Chefs. 3 signatures are required. So I will probably bother my friends into lending me a hand with that. So when it's all said and done... Ow. Hi, Bronx. That's my foot, bud. Don't need to play with my foot, little boy. What you doing? You're half asleep. Do you even know that was my foot? Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these signatures. And then we can have people, as long as you know, are nice. I don't really tolerate bullying of any kind. So I think we'll square all that up. But we can have, you know, we can have some people. Have a nice little thing in there. I think it'd be pretty fun. But it is incredibly close to my girlfriend's lunchtime. And I'd always try to make it a point to sit with her on her lunch and talk with her. So I will end the stream there, and hopefully by then we will, you know, we'll have our free company. We'll start leveling it, which I should have saved that stuff for, but it's fine. And then we're going to come up with a bunch of stuff. We're going to pick a good logo. But hopefully I will see you all in the next stream, and which will be tomorrow at the same time. Hopefully 8 a.m. Eastern. The difficult part is staying out of bed and not just looking back at it longingly and just being like, you know what, an extra 10 minutes ain't going to hurt. And then it's a half hour. But hopefully I will see you all back here tomorrow. And then whenever I do a bonus stream, and hopefully I'll watch, I'll be in the comments of my next video and actively checking analytics to an unhealthy number. So hopefully I'll see you all then, and have a good one.